right, hello everybody. Coming in a little bit late here. Steve LINGELBACH and John Morra looks like tied 2-2. Steve at the table. Just got done commentating on Shu Cheng Chow coming back 6-3 down to beat Stan Tarango and knock him out of the tournament. Quite the upset. Nice shot there by Steve. That looked like a tight pocket. All right, he's looking good here. Just don't let that 8-ball get in the picture. Steve, a local legend around here from Oregon. And of course, Mr. Smooth, John Morra, Canada. Steve playing with that some inside, trying to hold that 8 for the side. Ball just kept going there. But just needs to make this. Go all the way 3 rails around, end up in the middle of the table for the 9 up in the lower right-hand corner. Makes it a little easier when you don't have to worry about anything as far as speed. Who just bobbled it, went for the short side, left it tough. It's like a double kiss for the bank, and looks like it's too thin to go on the sides, so get a chance to see what a top-level player like John Morra is going to do with this situation. Maybe find a way to split him. Cue ball it by the 9 somewhere. Maybe it does go inside. It does go in the side. All right, well, a little deceiving there on that camera angle. Gets perfect on the 9 ball to go 3-2. Well, Steve would really like to get out of that on John Morra's break. Alternate break gets so hard when someone else has a lead and you have to break serve multiple times. I'm sure it's been talked about every match, but John Morra switching from right-handed to left-handed because of some sort of injury, one of the most impressive things in pool, never dropped in Fargo. I think you're playing top-level one-pocket matches with all those touchy little shots and everything to switch to left-handed is just amazing. Does take his glove off and break right-handed. Must just have trouble getting that power. Looks like he's going to the standard spot here. Let's see if he can get that 4 ball. flies in. Flies in. Look at this. One ball's going to come around perfect. Wow. If he can keep that break going, he's going to be trouble. I don't think we're going to see past the 3 ball in this rack. Stop, stop, stop. Stop shot number 2 complete. Stop shot number 3 coming up. There it is. 4-2, Steve's break. Oh, we got Jimmy S here. Yeah, that was the match of a lifetime last night. I had to go watch it again myself. I didn't realize until I rewatched it. Look at this break. Didn't realize until I rewatched it that Rich set up that 1-9 bank combo to show people. It was great. Looks like we're playing safe here. I thought he might entertain that one carom off the 8, but he's just going to let it float forward and no rail. No rail on that shot. Just a little bit of deceleration. I'll have to play the 1-8, but this rack should be no problem. What's up, Triple G? I got a little bit of angle here on this 1 ball, maybe back and forth. That little bit of left on it to spin off that rail just right. Perfect little natural angle here to... He's just going to follow it up past the 9, it looks like. I'm going to mess with that side pocket. And he's in a great position to go 5-2. So it is. 5-2, John Morra. Looks like he's going to take a little break. So will I. Be right back, folks. Alright, well, I'm back. Here on the final day of the Don Weir Memorial. The biggest tournaments in the Northwest at Golden Fleece Village in Everett, Washington. It looks like John is back as well. Breaking and trying to get on the hill here. Okay, let's see if he can recreate that break from last time. 4 flying in the corner, 1 ball where the cue ball is right now. Well, 1 on the side that time. And wow, hard to tell exactly how it's laying, but that 2-9 carom might be looming here. Don't think the 2 passes. Okay. Great control. Froze that ball on the 9. Steve's looking to kick this way. Wasn't sure if he was going to go the short way. 2 rails under the 2 behind the 9. He's looking at some sort of 2-rail kick. This way, possibly. Seeing what kind of air he's got to work with there. Okay. He says, oh, you're not the only one that could switch to left-handed, Mr. Morra. Okay, looks like we're back to the 2-railer now. This shot, you could make the 2. Steve's a big one-pocket player. It's a pretty big ball. Oh, yeah, long. Did bump the 9 into kind of a weird spot. So it's probably not going to be enough, but it's something. 4-ball is a little hampered. 5-8 looks pretty wired, so just want to make sure you can get out to the middle of the table for the 4. And he can pretty much get anywhere out in the middle of the table for that 5, so should be all right here. Well, things just got interesting now. I think we might get Trevor in here, get another commentator. Thought for a second this match was about to be over, but now, I don't know. There he is. Welcome.
Hey, Ron, how we doing?
Doing great. John had that 5-8 wired up and bumped it just enough to make it weird, so.
And elevates himself over it, makes it that much more difficult. Smooths it in, though.
Yeah, he was looking real good to get on the hill before he bumped that 5, but now things are interesting.
He's getting down on this ball pretty quick, running through and getting behind the 6, leaving the 5 in that area, maybe?
That's what I see.
Just gotta fade the...
Ooh. Not what he wanted.
Gave up a small edge. Don't think there's enough there to bank it without jumping.
Yeah, it's close, isn't it?
Wondering if he has enough of an angle to kind of get back along this line, but man, that's a delicate shot that has a lot of potential to sell out.
Yep.
Keeps it simple.
Yeah, well, continuation safe. I don't know if he's gonna. I mean, he's a great bank player. I wouldn't be surprised if he crossed this. Up 5-2.
Yeah, Yeah, gotta watch out. Rolling forward could bend right around that 9 ball and scratch, but I think if you play with a little bit of speed, it keeps it from bending in time. Oh, wow.
Or a lot of speed.
Or a lot of speed just fires it in. And where does he end up? Picture perfect. Ball in hand position, coming 3 times.
Yeah, 20-foot position there.
Yeah. A lot easier to do when you're up, that's for sure, but still very well done.
Yeah, I think with his banking prowess, that would have been the shot no matter what. He's just amazing bank pool player.
How do you play the 9? Do you try and hold on the short side? Or do you try and get up above it? Looks like he's...
I just hold. But it's off the rail a little bit. I think even if he got not dead straight on it, he's got enough of that point to run into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like anything within this line here, you're still no problem. He's going to have a little bit of distance unless he cheats the pocket and kind of...
Yeah, he'll punch it too here.
Yeah.
Get close. Oh, wow. Well, I wouldn't have done that in a million years, but...
Nope. But that's why we're sitting here talking about it and watching rather than down there
right.
in this stage.
I would have been slow rolling and been between the pocket and the first diamond.
Agreed.
All right, on the hill. Steve's going to get to break anyways.
Yeah. Players of John Morra's caliber, yeah, leave them in a sticky situation, they fire in a bank like that and get out on you. It's like, well, I did my job and he did his.
Yeah, I think I feel like you gotta, even though it's hard, you gotta try and do something other than just leave that ball open for him. It's just too tempting for someone of his skill level.
I think Steve had mentioned to me that he had a very similar layout against SVB in this tournament last year where it just leaked out on him and left it into the side, playing a very similar safety situation.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like he didn't even try to get behind anything. It seemed like he kind of just blocked it with the 9 and hoped.
Yeah. Leave him a somewhat low percentage, and yeah.
Good break here.
Yeah. The 3-5 is going to be a little bit tricky. I think he plays the combo next, or the carom.
Yeah, he got a good angle to get close to it here.
I don't think it slides underneath of the 5, do you?
It might. It's hard to tell from here, but the right speed and the 5 being right there, he could be playing it.
It's a delicate little carom.
Yeah, I'm in a good position now to get out on this one.
Yep. Pretty straightforward here. Just want to lay somewhat straight on the 7, not too much angle. Handles it fantastically.
Did what he needed to do on this one.
Very nice out from Steve there. Bringing it to 3-6.
John's break has just been looking phenomenal in this match.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got done over with SBB against
Rob size.
Rob. Yeah, and man, I think Shane averaged probably like 2.5 balls on the break. I mean, just crushing them.
What was the score of that match?
It was 7-2, I believe. Maybe 7-3.
Yep.
Yeah, at this caliber of play, just a few funny things on the break happen, and you can get those major deficits. Not a lot of errors being made.
Oh, 7-1. Looks like James DeVee took down Corey Dool 7-4.
Wow.
Win for the Northwest there.
I thought Rob had gotten to 2, but I could be completely wrong there.
Maybe he didn't even mark it up.
Yeah, he was down, I think, 4-0, 5-0. It was some pretty unfortunate rolls for him off of the break, but John's looking to clinch the match with this rack. Everything's wide open.
Another great break.
I'm gonna put cue ball placement like right there.
Might not want to be right over that 8. You might come a little further down. Oh.
You were right. He didn't want to be close to the 8. Yeah, I watched a couple of John's matches, and man, his distance to his object ball is almost just 2-foot area. Like, this is about as far. I watched him play a match last night, and this was about as long as a shot as he left himself. I mean, it was just incredible, the precision he was getting on the right side of the ball.
Yeah, no, I mean him switching from right to left-handed, not even dropping a Fargo point is honestly one of the most impressive things I've ever seen him pull.
Yeah. Yeah, the amount of dedication to this game to make that switch, because yes, you have the knowledge. Oh my goodness. Very uncharacteristic miss there. But yeah, just the amount of time it takes to get the muscle memory, the consistency with your opposing hand is...
And the way he just, it seems like immediately he's already getting back to top finishes in bank pool tournaments and one pocket tournaments and games that just take so much touch and feel, and pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Well, Steve's forced to thin this ball and play safe here. Going looking for the 7 ball for coverage. Can get down that far. Trying to rely on distance here. Dangerous game to play.
It is a dangerous game to play on a 7-footer.
Steve definitely a predominantly 9-foot player.
And a fantastic one-pocket player.
Indeed.
Is this safety going to bear some fruits? Doesn't. I mean, he has the look, but I don't think...
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I don't think he gave really up anything too easy. I mean, this is a back cut on the 4 to the thin side of the 7.
Yep. And he pointed to that 6 like it doesn't go anymore, too.
Kind of curious if he actually really thins this 4 ball. Sticks it here. Lets the cue ball kind of come back up over into here and try and get behind the 8.
I like that shot.
Not an easy position to get safe on. You touch that 7 on all and you're dead. Comes up with a fantastic save.
Yeah, that's a little more like it, what you need to do against a guy like this.
Yeah. Yeah, and kicking at it this way, you have a chance of freeing up the 6-9.
Yep.
I was not expecting it to happen with the cue ball,
Oops.
but Steve's not complaining. Ball in hand and opportunity to make this 4-6 and breaking.
Yep. Big reward there for that nice save.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with this rack, Steve fades one of 2 of John's Morra's breaks to bring it back to, if he can get it to Hill, he still has to fade one more, get an opportunity. But he's doing a great job of making use of the opportunities he's given, making it a match.
Yeah.
Don't care what happens after this rack. I just want to see Steve break and run this one. That's
I just want to see another Hill.
yeah, for sure. Man, I went and rewatched that match that you commentated right at the end of the night last night with Luke Baldwin. Wild. Absolutely. I came into that at the last rack and that kick on the 7, and then you guys saying how crazy the whole match was. I was up till like 3:15 in the morning after watching and commentating on pool all day watching that match. It was
Yep, you and me
absurd.
both. I had just commentated on it. I had to go back and watch it again. It had everything you could ever want.
Yeah. My take on it was it played out like a wild story that somebody would tell you that was just too far-fetched to believe all the ups and downs of that.
Really, it is. It's one of those that we got on camera, you know?
Yeah. Very grateful for EvoSports being here at this event to capture that fine footage, or interesting footage, however you want to look at it. Steve lays down a nice break. Opportunity to make something happen here. I mean, he's just got to bend just past that 7. I think he does not want to interact with it.
Yeah, a little crazy could be okay still. But
Big raise and just
a little unfortunate to end up like this.
yeah. Happy to have faded the side pocket there, but definitely leave some distance. And likely to leave some distance on this 4-ball too. Not when you shoot it like that. Ooh. See him tapping on the table there. He wanted it to hold up because now his cue ball is slightly traveling away from the 5, but he's fine.
Yeah, I'll still be able to just pinch this and stay right there.
I'm going to call 2 rails. End up in the lollipop. I'm stealing Zach's term.
Oh, look at that. Bounce.
Get there. He's still in great position here. Got a little bit of an angle to work with. Draw to the underneath, or the side closer to the 7 from our perspective. Oh, no.
Yeah. I wonder if he was actually trying to draw to the bottom rail there. It almost looked like he wanted to come over by the side rail.
Are we going to see some magic here, or are we going to see some taking of medicine with a long cut on the 9 ball? I think he's going to shoot the 9 from near this pocket. I just don't think he has enough angle to really work something without getting wild.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it, that's for sure. That's a very unfortunate roll to...
Yeah, he's looking at where he's going to shoot it from when he rolls up. A tiny bit further away from the rail, and he might draw back, but...
Yeah, I mean, that you couldn't have placed that ball in much worse of a position.
You called it.
Let's go, Steve. Just put this 9 down. Keep yourself alive. What odds do you give on pocketing this ball? 50-50?
Oh, I think he's more than that.
Yeah.
On a 7-footer, I think he's... And especially being a one-pocket player, you're left up tables so often.
Yeah. I'm thinking like 70-30, 80-20, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Boom.
But you still got to do it. Great shot.
You still got to do it. All right. Way to go, Steve. Making this a match. Showing some heart. Takes some nerves of steel to roll up on that 9 ball. Taking it that long.
Yeah, for sure. Did a good job getting with, using the pocket to cue with. Something you see higher level players do quite a bit. Now he's just got to fade one more nice John Morra break here.
Right. I'm not rooting against John Morra. I just like to see pressure games.
Oh yeah, no, I root for whoever needs to win to make it hill. That's who I'm rooting for. Watch that 5 ball. There it is.
Cue ball's
flying.
right. Is it gonna?
Oh.
Uh-oh, we might have some action.
I think we do big pocket there where that 7's sitting there. Pretty easy jump.
Yeah, but I don't think the 2 clears the 4.
No, I don't think so.
I'm just going to draw a line so we can kind of visualize how much of this One ball he might have. Might have the full ball, but I do not think he's got the left-hand side of it.
I'm wondering if he can almost jump with a little bit of left and get the cue ball coming off of it kind of this way and get the one ball off the 7.
Yeah, you could play, that line that you're talking about. You can hit that one ball pretty full into the rail and have it still go. He's jumping. I think he's highly favored to make this one. It's just where the cue ball ends up.
Wow, hit it clean.
He did nudge the 3. Hit it absolutely clean. Got down back into that area for a look at the 2. I do think that putting that 3 ball back there puts it right into the natural rolling line for the cue ball. I think he's going to be rolling and maybe nudging. Half ball hit on the 3, I would assume. Beautiful. He actually got underneath of it.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty strong to cinch up this match from here, though.
Yep, 6 has got plenty of room.
Roll across the line into a perfect line. If it's a tight pocket, that's a good position, but he's going to have a little bit of distance on the 7, but I mean, not that any of this is an issue. That's my lollipop. Keep it exciting for a second.
Oh, that's satisfying.
The line wasn't perfect, but the end position was. Nice shot, John. Just feel like that's the perfect spot to see. Fade right over. Yeah, Steve's gonna concede. Nice job making it a match, Steve. Tough to fade that many breaks. Nice jump from John to make that hole out.
Yeah, well, what's he gonna set up here?
4 railer, maybe? Or just...
All right.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
Yep. Thanks for letting me join you. We'll catch you on the next ones.